You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. It is Wednesday, May 17th, and we've got a great show for you today. Here's what we've got coming up if you're watching live. Talking about Wall Street, the stock market is absolutely collapsing today. Could be a perfect day to make money, to be honest with you. Apple's got some new laptops coming up. Witcher is coming out on Netflix. Amazon TV launching, and we're going to be talking Sega. So that's what we got coming up for those of you watching live. If you're watching a recap video, those are going to be the individual stories that we post today. So let's go ahead and let's jump right in. Apple's got some crazy news out there today. One is new MacBooks that they're going to be launching. And then another interesting story I'll get to right at the end. But Apple, it was a little surprising to me that there's rumors that they're going to be launching these MacBooks at the Worldwide Developer Conference. I'm going to pull up Mac Rumors here. They have the story. They're one of my favorite Apple news sources. Very good. Article is going to be linked in the description below here. But and I'll show they have a great tool for if you want to buy a Mac. I'll show you that in a second. But Apple to announce a new MacBook Pro, and possibly a MacBook Air at the Worldwide Developer Conference. I thought they were discontinuing the MacBook Air, but it is selling like crazy because of its cheap price now, and it's so portable. I use a MacBook Air once in a while, and it is a fantastic computer. But it got to the point where the MacBook was just as thin, and it looked like they were going to discontinue it, but that's not the case. Very strange for them to be updating the MacBook Pro. They just updated it not too long ago. One of the cool things at Mac Rumors is they have the buyer's guide. And they track their Macs, when to buy, when not to buy. You don't see them updating their models when it's in the neutral cycle, certainly. And they track the average. The MacBook Pro, that really hasn't been updated. That was just a BS. They bumped up some of the processors. They haven't had a real upgrade in that in a long time, certainly a couple of years. Anyhow, it's only been 200 days since the MacBook Pro was announced with their new taskbar on it. Usually it's 300 to 500 days till we see one. So I would be shocked if they come out with a MacBook Pro. MacBook, it's right about on task for that. The iMac, it says that they're not going to release any iMacs, and they said later in the year. That really needs a refresh. But this is one of those things where we've talked about it before on the show. Apple sells old hardware at a premium because of their design and because of their user experience that they have with their operating system. These refreshes are going to drive sales. With old machines, they've been growing their Mac sales. So this is good news from an investor standpoint. Apple's down today as well, so it's another great buying opportunity for Apple. They've slipped a couple of percentage today. Another little kind of a quirky story here, I'm just going to pull it up real quick to do, is they have this weird pizza box patent Apple has. Now, I'm not saying they're going to use this. Apparently it's for in their new campus for people when they go onto the cafeteria to get pizza. It's not going to get soggy. It's the special pizza box designed so that your pizza doesn't get soggy and it vents out and everything. I'd be very interested to see if like Domino's or someone adopts this type of box for delivery. I think it would be a good selling point for them, for any pizza company to adopt something like this. Domino's was down in the dumps for a long time, and they really got back on track with some gimmicks. It was like the gluten-free pizza and a cool app to order pizza. Their pizza really hasn't changed all that much. As a fat guy, I know. So, but I'd be very curious to see if someone takes this gimmicky box to deliver pizza with. That'd be interesting to see. I think they could build some sales off of that. Let me know what you think about the new MacBooks. Are you going to pick one up if they release them at the Worldwide Developer Conference? Is it a good time to buy Apple stock? I certainly think so. As you can see below on the ticker, they're down 2.5% today. So no better time to buy Apple. Always buy them up, in my opinion. They're cheap and they've got a long run ahead of them. So let me know what you think in the comments below. That's it for Investors XP today. Thank you for watching. We appreciate all the subs we've been getting lately. We tipped over the 100 mark. Love it. So leave your comments. Love hearing the comments that people have and their picks on their stocks. We've gotten some really good viewer picks. So please, I want to see more of them and more comments on your investment styles for new investors to check out. Really want to hear that. So thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow.